Okay, hey y'all. So I'm making a quick beef stroganoff. I've already browned my meat and my onions, so they are already done. I'm using my Instant Pot. Okay, so hi, Fat Pan Chick. So I like putting fresh mushrooms in mine. So I'm going to add these mushrooms and let them cook a little bit with my meat. And then I'm also, hey Lexi, how you doing, sis? I'm going to add some onion mushroom soup mix. And some Worcestershire sauce. Hey, G Mama's World. I'm just going to let my mushrooms cook up just a little. And then I'm going to add I would usually put like a can of cream of mushroom soup in here. But I didn't get any. But I put a whole thing of fresh onions in here. I mean, fresh mushrooms in here. So it'll be onion. I'm going to mushroomy enough. Hey, Diva. Okay. So I use no yolks for my noodles. Rayon, I need some water. I need some water. Okay, because I'm not using the cream of mushroom today. I'm going to use beef stroganoff mix. And it's just seasoning. That's all it is. It'll thicken it up for you. If I just put water in here, it'll be, kind of thin. And this has like cornstarch. This has, flour and cornstarch in it. So this will thicken it up for me without me having the can of cream mushroom soup. If I have cream mushroom soup, I don't use this. So y'all, I don't know if everyone in here has heard that T and Lee TV had a fire in their home and they lost everything. So they need your prayers. They need your donations if you feel, you know, the urge to donate. I put their link in my description. I'll also post it here in just a moment. So keep them in your prayers, y'all. They lost everything. They got home from Houston and had a fire. So we want to keep them in our prayers. That's their everything. That's the Cash App. That's the PayPal. That's their P.O. box. If you wanted to, you know, send something, send blankets, send something, you know, whatever. Anything is appreciated. Everything is appreciated. And if you can't send anything, send some prayers up. Send some prayers up. Rayon, water, please. I'm going to need more. Prop fell on me. Hold on. All right. Our YouTube family is all just trying to get together and just make sure that this is known everywhere. You know, they need all the prayers and help that they can get. They are a wonderful family. They have 3 girls and themselves. And like I said, even just, you know, offering a kind word.
I never used to wear the hand-me-downs.
No. I was the only one that waited as long as I did to have children, so you didn't have anybody to get a hand-me-down from. Did she wear hand-me-downs? Hand-me-down from who? All my cousins had their kids when they were teens. I was 27 before I was pregnant with her. 28 when she was born. I'm good. There's enough water. I'm sorry.
I had the slush from Sonic.
No, ma'am. That's mine. You can bring me my slush from Sonic. Okay, so I'm going to put the lid on this to allow my noodles to cook. And then I'm going to add sour cream. And then in our house, we love cheese. So my beef stroganoff also has cheese in it. I'm going to add Parmesan cheese. Hey, Lady Di, I'm good. How are you? Guinea pigs, hush. It's not hard at all. You just have to make sure you put your lid is together properly. You always want to make sure that this little rubber ring is seated in like it's supposed to be. Make sure your rubber ring here is always on there. And then make sure your opening is in the closed position. And that's it. The rest is just pushing buttons. Thank you. Yeah, the rest is just following the buttons that are on there. She said you interrupted her. They were busy making noise over there.
I didn't interrupt you.
You interrupted. They were over there rumble strutting and chasing each other around, being silly, because I just got through telling them to hush. Hey, priest.
So I interrupted them being bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's good. Now they can't be bad anymore.
She gonna be bad. She gonna yank on your shirt in a minute.
See, she's not yanking on my shirt.
I said in a minute.
Look at her. She's hugging. She's just giving me a deep hug.
Get me the chicken base. And you got her on my work shirt. You better hope she don't pee. You're going to have to wash my shirt. Actually, I think they both need washing anyway. We didn't wash my shirt, did we? She done set the guinea pig on my shirt. White shirt. What you doing, Doodle baby? Doodle. Doodle. Hi. You know your name? Don't you eat that.
What she wanting to eat?
That,
Oh, hi.
Shoot, I can't even think of what it's called now. Pomelo.
Eat it.
Because I didn't, Carol, because I didn't use any broth like I normally do. I usually don't cook with water. I cook with broth. Since I didn't use broth, I'm going to add some chicken base.
Molly, look at her leg.
What about her leg? Looks like her leg.
Her leg is extra soft today.
I think it's the same as it always is.
No. There are days when Google was in her best softness, and there are days when Google was just a little crunchy baby.
Okay.
Yeah, when she's into the hay, when the hay gets poured all over her, then she's a crunchy Google.
It's just because she's covered with dust. If you dust her off, then she won't be crunchy.
But she won't be soft either because she was crunchy.
Oh. All right. Here. You put that back in the fridge.
It's taking time.
Excuse me. All right. So my noodles are already starting to soften. I'm stirring it. So these that are kind of floating at the top above the liquid can get down into the liquid. Ruth. No, no, no. I don't buy boxes. This is scratch. No boxes. It's ground beef, and I used no yolk egg noodles. Yeah, I'm cooking in my Instant Pot.
You forgot the sardines.
I'm like, when I go grocery shopping, I will get you some sardines. Not right now.
I wanted to make a video eating no sardines and noodles.
Okay.
You in front of everyone in the world. And tell them.
I love my pressure cookers. I have a pressure cooker, Wolfgang Puck pressure cooker, and now I have Instant Pot. I got this Instant Pot because I had a Versa cooker. I had a Wolfgang Puck Versa cooker that I've had for years, and it died on me like a month or so ago. And since it died, I got to get another one, but they don't make that one anymore. But Ninja has a Versa cooker, but it's sold out. And they had the Instant Pot on sale, and the Versa cooker, what it is, it has like, you can brown in it, you can bake in it, you can slow cook in it, you can do anything except for it doesn't do pressure cooking. Well, with the Instant Pot, it's like just like the Versa cooker with all the different stuff you can do in it, plus you can pressure cook. So you can, Ruth, just don't use those words. You know what I mean? Just go by and visit people. Tell them you came from, from my channel. You saw them in here, and people will come back and get you back. You know what I mean? Just don't use those words. You know what I mean? But yeah, this one, because like I cooked my ground meat in here. I browned my meat and my onions and my mushrooms in here. And then I just added my water and my noodles all in here, all at one, all in the same pot. I browned my meat, I drained my oil out, and then started adding my other stuff. It's all in one pot. I love having being able to do everything all in one container.
I love when we finally had junk food because I like cheese sticks.
Hey, Edward. Hey, Whiskey. All right, let's check these noodles.
Dude, just shot out poop.
All right. They're starting to get soft. So now I'm going to add my cheese. Like I said, cheese is not a normal ingredient for stroganoff, but in our house it is. Because we are cheese eaters. We love cheese. When I do, when I make cabbage rolls, we have cheese in our cabbage rolls. Like, we are just a cheese family.
Well, I remember cabbage rolls. Those are good.
I haven't made those in a while. I should make some, huh?
The last time you made it was when we used to live in an apartment.
No, I made it when we were in that rent house once. Mm-hmm. Yeah, I made it once in the apartment and then once over there.
Oh, yeah.
I think it was might have been when I was on the couch. I think it was when I was stuck on the couch. I made cabbage rolls.
I remember when you had made us. What was it called? Well, whatever it was, you took the chips and the pepperoni and cheese and ground beef and noodles, and you mix it all together and you made something.
Chips?
And you know those chips that they had that they were made by Cheetos.
I ain't mixed no chips together with pepperoni. Only thing I ever really do with pepperoni is the rigatoni. But that's noodles, not chips.
It was noodles and chips.
Only thing I do with chips is I make the Dorito casserole, but it doesn't have pepperoni in it. I make one with chicken and I make one with beef.
That reminds me of Frito chili pie. You haven't had Frito chili pie in a long time.
You have cheeses in your first aid kit. All right, and then
what are you doing, Shaylin?
Stop screaming around. Sour cream. Sour cream is like the key ingredient to stroganoff. Like that's what gives it its creamy flavor and its little like twang that it has. And you add it, you know, at the end. You add your sour cream. And it also contributes to the thickness of your dish. It helps to thicken it also. Hold on a second. I'm going to let y'all see again. Hey, Cookie. Beef stroganoff is delicious, Whiskey. My kids love it. And it's not hard. Like, it's quick and it's good. I'm going to post this again. Again, I want everyone to say prayers for T and Lee TV. They had a house fire and they lost everything. I posted all their information there. If you want to give them a donation, they have a Cash App and a PayPal. If you just want to send them something, if you want to have something you want to send them, their address is there also. You know, also just say a prayer. Prayers do a lot. Prayers do a lot. But we want to, you know, keep them in our thoughts, in our prayers. Because, you know, a fire that's a stressful experience. Okay, I'm going to that's enough sour cream so that can go back in the fridge. Add a little more seasoning. This is pink Himalayan salt, garlic, and pepper. This one is garlic, onion, and black pepper and sea salt. Hey, PJ. All right. This is almost done, y'all. I'm going to add a little bit of adobo. When you make, if you want to make this, you know, you don't have to use the seasonings that I use. You use the seasonings that you like. You know what I mean? Never think when you are doing a recipe that you have to use the exact seasonings that someone else used. You want to flavor stuff to where it tastes the way you like in your house. You know what I mean? Uh-oh, what happened to Cookie? Lexi, you got Nugget pushing buttons again? Okay, so I'm going to turn this off because my noodles are done and I don't want them to overcook. No, Priest, because the music bot got me suspended for 90 days. Okay, it's okay, Lexi. I undid it. We're fine. I know Cookie will understand. Sometimes you just get the wrong button. Now I'm adding some parsley. Just some parsley flakes. Because what did Auntie Fee say about parsley? What did Auntie Fee say about parsley, Priest? Yeah, because the robot, like, it's supposed to be, you know, like when you use it, it just, if you doing music, the robot pulls music off of YouTube. So you assume it's music that you're okay to play. And then you turn around and your whole channel is suspended. Oh yeah, it's good now. Auntie Fee said, what I do with the parsley? Parsley make every MFing thing taste good. That's what she said. I put parsley in everything. Why? Because my granny put parsley in everything. I don't know that it actually makes everything taste better. I don't know that parsley really has a taste. It has a smell. Like you can see when you add parsley to something, like it enhances the smell. Like it makes it smell more and better, like fresher. But I don't know that you can actually taste it necessarily, but you know, part of tasting is smelling. So, you know, if you make it smell better, then I guess you're making it taste better too, right? Yeah, rosemary is good. You gotta be, rosemary is strong though. You gotta be careful with rosemary. That definitely has a taste. Rosemary is good with chicken stuff. If you're making chicken soup, chicken and dumplings, chicken and anything really. Rosemary is good. So here we go, y'all. That's ready. See those mushrooms in there? I put in a whole thing of mushroom. Yeah, it does make it pretty. And that's another thing. It is a good garnish. Parsley is a very good garnish, especially on top of your like potato salad or macaroni salad. It's not done until you sprinkle some parsley and some paprika on there. Rosemary pancakes. Were they potato pancakes? Or is red pancakes? So that's that, y'all. Look. Fix the kids a plate. Just regular pancakes? Normally, I'd make like some cornbread to go with it. But these kids only have, you know, they want cornbread once every blue moon, so I'm not even going to bother. But I personally would have cornbread with it. Sometimes I'll do like maybe a vegetable with it, maybe some broccoli or some spinach. But this is all I'm doing tonight because I'm in so much pain from yesterday. Here, Shaylin. Rayon, you got to get the forks. Here. You got to get the forks.
What did you make?
Stroganoff. But yesterday I had to I had to rent a U-Haul and then go over to my dad's old house. And okay, Whiskey, thank you for coming by. I had to go to his old house and I had to move my furniture that was over there. Because when my aunt died, I inherited her furniture. But some of it was still over there with my dad because he was throwing a fit when she passed, saying how he wanted the stuff there in the house with him. So I left the stuff. So now that he's passed, we're giving that house to my cousin. So I got to get the stuff out. So I had to get, there's a china cabinet, a California king size bed, a formal dining room table and chairs, and then a deep freezer. And all the furniture was heavy, solid cherry wood. So I had to move all that stuff. And yeah, my body's not happy with me today.
Hi, do you need a fork?
Yes, ma'am.
I remember if you asked me why I had forked the doodle. Fork.
That's what sounded like you said. I asked you to come here, and you're like, fork doodle.
I didn't say
What you
fork
doing to the doodle? Huh? Rayon's supposed to be getting you a fork. Hey, Rhonda. Hey, lovely. But yeah, so that's it, y'all. And well, I didn't fix the meat any yet, but I fixed 2 servings already, and this pot is still full. I'll put me some in here. That way I can put a lid on it because I'm not going to be done with it. Take me forever to eat mine, so. All right. Y'all see? It is still full. And that was it's about 1.5 pounds of ground beef, a bag of no yolks. This is 12-ounce bag of no yolks. And then I did a container of onions. A container of mushrooms. And I chopped up 1 small onion. And oh yeah, I did a packet of onion mushroom soup mix. And because I didn't use cream of mushroom soup, I did use this Stroganoff seasoning packet, sauce packet. And all this is just basically like flour and cornstarch, and then a few seasonings. And that just gives you your thickening agent. And so then I added water. And I added a little chicken base since I used water and not broth like I usually do. So I put a little chicken base in there with the water. And let my noodles get soft, and then once they were soft, I added sour cream. I used about 2/3 of this container of sour cream. Y'all can see. Yes, especially pasta. Pasta always tastes better the next day. That's why when I make lasagna, I make my lasagna a day ahead. I fix the lasagna the day before I want to eat it. But that's it, y'all. So this took, how long is this video? This is a 41-minute video. And the only thing I did before I turned the video on was I cut up my mushrooms and I browned my hamburger meat. So browning hamburger meat is what, 5 more minutes? So 45 minutes is done. 45 minutes and it's done. So that's it, y'all. Again, keep T and Lee in your prayers because they did have a house fire and they did lose everything. Chris and Kay will be going live tonight also. I think it's at 8:30 Central. And they will also be posting the info for Will T and Lee TV in case anyone's wanting to donate, be it money or sending stuff. So please just keep them in your prayers. And yeah, that's it, y'all. See you over at Chris and Keys tonight if y'all are going to come over to that live. So that's it. Bye, y'all. I got my dinner here. And then we got all of this for leftovers. So, yeah. Bye, y'all. Thank y'all for coming out. And later.